Vicki, the Chickasaw Survivors Fund has taken in about $30,000 so far. Now a local committee will distribute 100% of the money raised to the families of those killed, people who were injured, and anyone who was at Chickasaw Park and experienced psychological trauma when shots rang out.
I don't ever want to have to do this.
But he does it because Jeff Dion has been a victim's advocate since he was just 14 years old. In 1982, Jeff's sister, Paulette, was murdered by notorious serial killer Ottis Toole. Jeff says after Paulette died, he went to the police and demanded files about the case. From there, it was law school and a career advocating for those affected by gun violence, like the families of the two people killed in Louisville's Chickasaw Park. Dion is in Louisville to guide eligibility and distribution decisions when it comes to gifting the money in the Chickasaw Survivors Fund, and he needs help.
Law enforcement is not allowed to share victim information with us, so the only way we have their contact information is if they sign up and self-identify and give that to us.
Those affected by the Chickasaw Park shooting are urged to go to nationalcompassion.org to sign up. Exactly when and how the $30,000 in donated money will be distributed is to be determined later this week. In the meantime, Dion says cities and towns need to plan ahead for when and if another tragedy strikes.
Every one of these communities has a emergency management plan that says how they're going to respond to a mass shooting, that they're going to set up a family assistance center, but none of them have a plan for how do we manage donations.
Once again, interested parties should go to nationalcompassion.org to sign up. We'll put that address on our website, WLKY.com, and the WLKY app. Now, unfortunately, there will be another town hall meeting tomorrow night to again talk about distribution of donations to survivors of a mass shooting. This one, the Old National Bank Survivors Fund. That meeting will take place at the Louisville Free Public Library, Main Branch North. Randall Cam, WLKY News.